And now, Advice with Rice.
Well, we have a brand new segment here on WJZ at 9. Randolph Rice, managing partner at Rice Law, is joining us for Advice with Rice.
And he'll be joining us once a month here with some advice, talking about the issues of the day, issues of concern. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
This is fun.
Now, I want to talk to you, start off on the serious note, because you are the counsel for the Rachel Morin family, the Morin family.
Yeah.
Talk to us about where that case stands now.
Well, if you remember back in August of 23, Rachel Morin was unfortunately raped and murdered on the Monpaw Trail in Harford County. It really was a sad story, and for 10 months the family struggled with not knowing who the killer was until ultimately this gentleman was caught and brought here to Maryland. So now we're in the process of the trial, and we're moving forward, getting towards that trial date in April. But before that, there's something called a motions hearing, and that's coming up this Friday, where they're going to, the defense and the state, kind of get to lay the groundwork of how the trial is going to look.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah.
And yes, we'll be following that case as well. But switching to the biggest celebrity legal case of the moment.
I know you're excited about this
yes,
one.
I am. Justin v. Blake.
Yes.
Give us your thoughts. We're very curious.
Well, this is a crazy story, because what happens is they film this movie, and all of a sudden Blake Lively comes out and files this massive lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, the director, as well as the actor in the case, and says that he did all these things, you know, made the set stressful. It was a sexual harassment, that he was popping in when she was trying to breastfeed with her baby, and everybody was on the Blake Lively. Remember Blake Lively from Gossip Girls, and she's married to Ryan Reynolds, so she's a big star. Well, a couple weeks later, he files a counter lawsuit that refutes everything that was said. So now we have this massive drama that takes not only a legal turn, but also has the, you know, the celebrity, and it exposes
the celebrity friends.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is in. I mean, she kind of gets pulled into this while she's not mentioned directly. She's friends with Blake Lively. How much, how much power does she have over what's going to happen? So there's the legal battle in the courts, and then you've got obviously the public perception and the public battle over what's going to happen between these two.
So what comes next in all of this, and like how is it looking for each side, would you say, at this point?
Well, each side, what they're doing right now is they're playing that public game. That recently Justin Baldoni's lawyer released some videos, and Blake Lively's team was not happy about this, and they've actually asked the court for a gag order to say, Judge, tell them to stop putting information out because it's hurting us. Stop doing this. So I think it's just going to keep going until ultimately the court says, stop fighting in the public, fight in the courtroom. Let's do it in the courtroom like everybody else should be doing it.
Okay. Now, we're introducing you to our WJZ at 9 family for the first time. So tell us a little bit about, first off, we see the commercials, you know, so there's a little bit of a name change going on here.
We've got a simpler name. The same lawyers are still around, and we were talking about this off air. Actually, one of the lawyers is in the commercial, and he can't say his own name, and everybody loves that, sort of an inside joke. So if you can spot that lawyer in the commercial, you'll have a little laugh at the fact that he can't say his own name. But yeah, we've been here for a long time. We've got 120 years of combined experience between all of our lawyers. We handle personal injuries, so if you're hurt in an accident, you give us a call, and, you know, best advice, call Rice.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
All right. Well, we are happy to have you. Thank you. We'll be seeing you every...
this is a lot of fun. I appreciate you having me out this morning.
So once a month, and I guess you seem to be wearing all the hats. I mean, you're going from hard cases over to the entertainment world, so we can ask you just about anything.
We'll cover the whole spectrum. We'll talk about the celebrities, and we'll also talk about, obviously, the sad fact that, you know, the Morin family just had to suffer for so long, and appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Rice.
guys.
Mirtha and as you say, the guys can't say it. They all say it.
Rice Law.
Exactly, Rice Law. Thank you so much.
And coming up on WJZ at 9.